It reminds me, fuck, that was beautiful. Wait a second. Okay, this reminds me from a scene from a movie. I think what is that? Manhattan, when they're on the party, and Woody Allen, the character of Woody Allen, like they're trying some white powder, and he and he sneezes and it just blows all away. And well, okay, whatever. Okay. Someone knows I'm nervous. That's all. It's like it kind of reminds me of the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Okay. It's like so when sometimes when I put makeup on, like what I like to do is I put the makeup on, and then I and then I take the pads, and then I remove the makeup, and the remains of it. That's how I like. That's how I like it. Okay. Um. Someone knows that I'm nervous for some reason. I don't know. Okay, so. Okay, let's get a. There are a couple of things here. Okay, that I have here for this reading, and I'm seeing now how I can use like the cards here to deliver these channeled messages. Okay. Okay, I will start with this. So these are I don't know. Let's see. Deep deep waters. Okay. Is it true what they say when there's an ascension? There are certain symptoms. I have to clear my voice a lot. Okay, I mean, it could be several things here. Now, okay, so I mean, if we start with this energy, it's what I'm seeing here. Okay, let me clear my throat. candle too. Okay, so there's so much information coming through. How yeah. So I mean, yeah, you have to start somewhere. So if this, so a deceptive energy here, interaction that is as well containing a deceptive element. Now, so I mean, you could say that someone if someone is taking, like, debilitating someone because they're taking their energy and they're therefore, it's like yeah, so I mean, stopping them from forward movement, because what moves them forward is their own energy, right? It's like taking someone's, maybe, yeah, taking someone's power as a source, the source of power to move. Like, okay, yeah, we can if we're talking about cars here, so like this, the gas, now and we're probably we're just exchanging, so we wanna put like this power into another car, right? So we're taking the energy of someone and we're projecting it to someone else. That is something, because maybe they want to drive that car. Now, it's not the best example with the car, but the thing is, so a deceptive a deception like that is scary. It is scary, yes. If this is something that is going on, and we can. Wow, I just saw 11:11. Okay. On the clock here. I mean the minutes. Yeah. And there's like maybe so I'm seeing like 3 mirrors, like not just 2 mirrors, 3 mirrors, and you know when you put like mirrors in front of one another, like they you have a lot of mirrors inside that, right? So and then if you put them like in a triangle, it's like it is something that goes, the light, it reflects back and forth and back and forth and goes beyond, like in a tunnel. Now, so I mean that is a scary situation to be in. Now, if someone so recognizes, they're aware of being in a situation like that, they become aware of that. How come they're not scared of it though? Whomever is doing this to them, a deceptive intention that someone intuitively knows they're doing. Supposedly, someone wants them to be scared of them for doing this, or they wanna use it happening in order to scare someone. But for some reason someone is not scared of it. Why? Now, so we have this King of Wands here with a tool. I mean, so 5 of Cups reversed, okay? So this is someone that is maybe regretful. Okay, so if this is the person that are doing this, they're, yeah, maybe to a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Maybe they're hiding through. Okay, so emotions here. But the thing is, like, so maybe someone, okay, so if you take this here, if someone is coming forth with a certain it's like there is so much more emotions behind this, what's here seen right now. This is like this deceptive communication or so-called behavior. But the thing is, maybe someone that is intuitive, you can like you can feel the energy though. I mean, you can put on a mask. But maybe the emotions, they're just coming out through body language, through energy. So as much as someone may be lying, saying things that are untrue, there are too many other things done that prove the opposite. And yeah, someone is very intuitive and okay, and they okay. Yes, so on a deep level, this communication that is being forwarded, like it's like an octopus, right? That has a lot of tentacles. And the way the octopus is like reaching out. Yes, this person is picking up on all these gestures, all the hints. It is a whole different language that is happening there. And it is so energetically, and it is information that appears for a few moments and disappears. They're considering this as, and they're working with it. They take note of it and use it for something they plan to do. So yes, they are picking up on someone's intentions there, and they're also aware of someone trying really hard, like a force of nature. Again and again and again. Is there an element of considering if we are talking about deceptions or trust, naturally there will be distrust. Okay, so this is an Empress. Okay, maybe okay, this is about someone that is in a air energy here. We're talking about communication right now, okay, and maybe air element as well. So no, yeah, in communication, that would be even telepathy. Okay, things that someone is pointing at, they absolutely know. So let me see now how So it's like fear and love is the that's the opposite. Now, love can open up a lot of fears because of vulnerability aspects, right? It's like maybe it's someone seeing. Okay, so this is why someone is maybe as well communicating in this indirect way, or is so not manifesting. Okay, so I mean, if it's like a carousel, like with the horses, let's say. So every time, so this every time the horse comes around, though, it comes a little bit closer. So the trust is something that you gain with time, and you show a lot of different aspects, like you see from different angles. As well, it's like you pulp the limits and beyond the limits of someone's character, maybe. And yes, I mean, so maybe this Empress as well. They're testing someone else as well, so they're not going to just out there and explain. They're going to reflect back naturally what they're seeing, and what the feeling. They're mirroring that right back in order to maybe teach, or show someone something, rather than speaking it in directly. So this can maybe also be this magician here. It is still communicating, right? It's communication through actions, through creating a scenario, through creativity as well. Now, I mean, when it comes to when we're talking about here when we're talking about like a legal case here, in order to stop a conflict that is going on, an injustice here. Here we have like this. Energy again. Where there's created a lot of lies, then of course someone needs to speak, like to clear up all the lies and the confusion, and so in order to bring the truth forward, because this is a case that there is someone someone is a victim of, right? That's where they have to speak up with truth and directly just how it is and what it is because of all the lies going on. That's different. So now if you go with the moon here again to the deeper communication or energetic interaction that is going on here. Yes, they are aware of that. And the interaction, this energetic interaction and this maybe way of communicating, they love that. It is okay. It is sometimes dreams seem much more impactful than the reality we're living in, right? I'm not saying that is the way of communicating and interacting is a dream. I'm not saying that. This is another question, so that I was asking when it comes to, okay, so dreams, a conversation that I had or something that I read an article on about, so when you have certain interactions with people you may know, okay, let's talk about people that you know from this dimension here, when you're having interaction with them on in your dream time. Are these them, or is that, so I've read that, so there are certain interactions that are considered demonic. Now, what do you mean by that? Do you mean that someone is working with certain demons in order to appear in someone's dream? Is it a demon that is just in disguise as someone? Is that what I mean with that? Now, but I believe that you can pick up. So I mean, probably how it makes you feel when you wake up the next morning after that interaction. And really, there's also just people astral traveling. People do astral traveling. People, so we're multi-dimensional. So, and if we have a connection, I'm not talking about people now that we don't even have met yet on this dimension, but it still exists. But and the connection already exists. But so with people that we have been interacting with. So why, if you are even living in the same place, in the same house, you still can meet them on another realm. Why not? That is not demonic. That has nothing to do with demonic activity. That is your soul traveling and you're so close to one another. The connection is so deep that you actually have encounters in another life, maybe there. I speak from experience, and I at a certain very deep interaction that I had there, they were very positive, and for me, so in those cases, so when I put that question, okay, was that demonic or was that? No, absolutely not. That was interaction that happened there, and it was beautiful, and I felt very happy. It impacted me a lot. It was like a real life, so let's say in this dimension, experience, and very insightful as well, and even shaping my personality. Like, I mean, so my it's an experience. Okay, so yeah. So now, but another question that I had is, what are false synchronicities? If synchronicities are a way of communicating as well, energetically, and picking someone's energy, picking up someone's, what is false synchronicities? I don't know. Isn't that maybe not more the, what is false is how you interpret these signs? Because if you're picking it up intuitively, if you know how to use as a compass your intuition, and you're picking up those signs, how can they be false? And that's the question that I okay, that I put out there. Maybe it's just the way how you interpreted them, how you understand them in that moment, and that in time maybe changes, or you can put the pieces together. So yeah. I'm seeing here, decided on 5 timing. If you're so instead of focusing on one timeline, it's like, okay, let's do all 5 of them. But on this plane, I'm not talking about astral dreams. It's just on this plane. At 5 times. It means there must be a lot of what is this? Okay, we have here Judgment and the High Priestess. Okay, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have, okay, 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups reversed. What? This is about the, okay, and we have Chariot again. We have the Tower here that came with this. it's like if someone puts their fears aside, I mean, they could be sitting in a protected space and maybe just, like hearing the rain in the background and having their legs, around each other's and looking into each other's eyes and bumping heads. It's all in the mind. What is this? I mean, this is like this. Is it like in? Yeah, so I mean, vulnerability. He just feels seen, right? That's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, so this subversive energy is as well, so communication, right? Sometimes, so as a test, how far someone is clear about something. What is this energy here? What is this tower? Someone is moving forward here with a chariot here. What is this 9 of Swords? Okay. There is something positive here. There's someone worried about something they shouldn't be worried about. because there's a celebration. At the same time, so through this interaction, on a very deep level, it provides clarity. Maybe if there is like a context that is very dark and full of deception, right? In my own personal experience, the reason why honesty is one of the pillars is, so in my personal case, because of having been grown up until a certain age, until I isolated myself from the first social circle I was in at the age of 16, basically. I go solo. I'm just either in my room, so I find home elsewhere since the age of 16. So, and because there was a lot of lies around, even though then through something else I learned the comparison between elsewhere and this place, and certain connection as well. So connections showing me really something to compare with in order, really the hard way to find out what has been going on until I confronted it, and then it really showed the people's true colors, to say it in a way. But yeah, so maybe this is about a connection where clarity or truth is a very needed element in a context where it's just all illusions and lies. I know that's why honesty is so important for me, because of a context where everything was based on a lie and illusions. So where you learn to use your intuition and these bad memories here. Is someone scared of someone because they're intuitive? Okay. Okay. This is positive energy. So it's what I said, or somewhere before, written version maybe. Yes, I mean, so I'm seeing this energy here with the Ten of Wands dropping. Let's see when that really is the case, though. What is this Two of Pentacles? Okay, King of Wands. Okay. What is this about? What is this Temperance reverse about? Okay, what is this? there's a lot of silence. I'm just okay, so I mean, this temperance reversed, it is clarified by the devil, the Seven of Wands, the Emperor, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Empress, and the Justice reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed, and then the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, with the Tower and the Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Now this shows up twice here. We had the Eight of Pentacles here before, and now again. This is clarifying the Tower. Someone was worried about this, right? With Nine of Swords. Okay. Someone feels burdened here. They want, yeah. Again, seven of Hearts here. They want a successful. They're wanting a successful outcome here. They're dreaming of this. Yeah. Okay, and this Seven of Wands, Seven of Clubs here is about healing. Okay, something that's burdening here has to do with not taking action on something. Okay, we have this energy here again. King of Clubs again. Eight of Clubs. This is clarifying the Magician reversed. Let's do another spread. Someone does know very well though how to handle their nervousness or their their fears or splitting up in different emo characters, different voices. Um, okay. So someone is asking here for maybe to let their guard down. What is this? Temperance is upright. Here. Maybe this is the way to success. This is interesting. Okay, so they wanna work on this there's an element here that with this information that is provided, that someone is taking notes on. But there's as well something else going on, right? There's something else going on. I mean, so with this full energy, baby, what's up? Come here. Come here. Too many. What is this justice here? Yeah, over this being done here. Okay, this is an hour. This is something I'm gonna talk in another video here. Address that.